Hey guys, Lookbug here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review. And today guys, we're reviewing the 87 rated future stars, Jonathan Ikone from Lille in the League On. This is a fantastic looking card that I was able to pick up for 280,000 coins. And in the 4 games that I did play with, he did score me 4 goals and got me 0 assists. And he does also have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along using him stats, his maintenance stats will be his 88 positioning, his 99 agility as well as his 92 dribbling, and finally his 94 vision. And I did also have the Maestro chemistry that applied to this Jonathan Ikone card. And for once, actually, the second batch of like a promo in terms of cards that have been released are actually really good. You know, typically when we saw like the Road to the Final promo, the Headliner promo, the second batch of cards that were released weren't really that good. But this time, if anything, the second batch of cards for Future Stars is better than the first batch that we saw. And also, the first Man of the Matches were released last night tonight. So if you do have the Headliner Deli Ali card like myself, he has gone from an 87 to an 88. He's got that 87 domestic man of the match card now. I'm trying to be able to buy St. Maximan or Inaki Williams off the market, but I can't get them. They're extinct on the market. The 50,000 coins maximum. I sat here for an hour this morning being able to try and snipe one. I couldn't get one. I'm going to try and be able to buy one a little bit later on today, hopefully, and get a review of those out as well if I can. But I can't guarantee it because EA need to update the price ranges, or I need to be able to try and snipe one. We'll try and see. Anyway, Jonathan Ikone, I genuinely think he's fantastic. I really enjoyed him. I thought he was fantastic to use. Yes, 0 assists in 4 games from account. Is that a good return? No, it isn't. But at the same time, he got me 4 goals. You know, so I was happy with that. And I still think his passing's fine, by the way. Don't get me wrong. But we're going to talk about the first major positive to the cards. And his first one will be his finishing. Obviously, 4 goals in the 4 games. He's great on his left and his right foot, thanks to the 4-star weak foot, obviously, which is superb. He's got 88 positioning. He's got 80 finishing, 88 shot power, which goes up to 98 with that Maestro chem stat. And I've said it so many times in my review, guys. And maybe you're getting sick of me talking about it, but shot power is one of the most key stats to an attacking card this FIFA, because if they've got good shot power, it means that you're going to be able to drive the ball past the goalkeeper, no problem. It doesn't matter if his finishing is amazing or not, as long as you've got good shot power. It might even be the most key stat in shooting this year in FIFA, in my personal opinion. It's honestly very critical, and it's an area in which Ikone is absolutely amazing in, and obviously, you know, that was evidenced with his 4 goals. In the 4 games. His long shots as well on too, but they go from 80 to 90 as well. He can bang them from outside the box, which is also pretty awesome. His second pro will also be his pace, 95 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. He is so quick, and obviously it does help again with how amazing his dribbling is. He just feels rapid. And to be quite honest, looking back on this card, he can play as a striker if you want him to. He can definitely work there. He's got the stats for him to work in the area. He's got his good finishing. He's got his good shot power. I mean, I would, although he didn't get me any assists in the 4 games, I would, if I was to keep him, obviously I'm not going to because he doesn't fit into my main team, but if I was to keep him, I would continue to use him as a cam just because it's his natural position. But I can understand people wanting to use him as a striker if that's something that you want to do. I do think that he would work there, and obviously, you know, because of his pace, it means he can sprint past so many players. They find it very difficult to be able to keep up with him, so it was another nice asset to the card. His final pros will also be his dribbling. 4-star skill, which is fantastic, 99 agility and 89 balance. That is perfect. He feels so nice and smooth on the ball, so easy to turn with and stuff like that. It's amazing. He's got 92 dribbling, which again with that Maestro chem style goes up to 99. His ball control goes from 90 to 95. Honestly, it's a perfect card. It really is. There was nothing about him at all that I thought was any issue. There's going to be no negatives to the cards. I'm not putting his passing down as a major positive because he didn't get me any assists. Having said that, at the same time, I was using a mix of the Osmian card from Lille up front, his player of the month card, and also Delort from Montpellier, I think he's from, because I'm trying to get the Japanese centre back from the milestones at the same time. So if I was consistently using like a better striker up front, let's say for example the 80 Roberto Firmino that I've got, maybe it would have been able to generate assists, because to be fair, he was providing good through balls, he was providing good crosses. He was unlucky not to maybe get 1 or 2 assists in the 4 games, but even so, it's a really good card. Yes, it's a lot for like over 250k, between 250 to like 300,000 coins, nearer to 300,000 coins. It's, you know, it's a lot for an 87 rated card that isn't going to receive any more upgrades, but at the same time, I think he actually goes down as probably one of the better League On cams that are affordable in the game. You know, there's cards like Pablo Sarabia, but he's not great for this stage of FIFA. And then you got cam cards like Neymar's Inform and stuff, which is over like 1 million coins. So for me, this card, if you've got a League On team, I'd highly consider having a look at him, because I think he's a very good card. And yeah, really enjoyed using it. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.